Hi everyone, I'm Ray and welcome to my kitchen. And today I am going to introduce you to fermented food. Now don't run away, please, because I'm going to tell you why you want fermented food in your diet. So some of the fermented foods that you may have heard of are things like kefir, yogurt, sauerkraut, kombucha, tempeh, miso, even sourdough bread and apple cider vinegar are forms of fermented foods. And there's actually a lot of fermented foods. So those are probably the most popular. But today I am going to introduce you to my favorite two brands of kimchi. And these are the two brands. One of them is called Wild Brine. And then this one here is called Little Miss Kimchi. I love that name, Little Miss Kimchi. Anyway, and we are going to talk about kimchi. So I didn't think I liked fermented foods, and I went on a quest to try to like them. And I must have tasted many brands of fermented foods before I finally settled on these two as my favorite. So what I love about all of fermented foods is that they're loaded with fiber, they're loaded with vitamins, they're extremely nutrient dense, and they have both prebiotics and probiotics, which are great for your body. Now, some fermented foods like beer and wine, which are also fermented foods, they go through a process that actually gets rid of some of the nutritional benefits, the prebiotics and the probiotics. And of course, I don't drink alcohol anyway, so not really relevant in my world, but if you do, just so you know, you're not getting all the nutritional value if you have a beer. Anyway, and I am just coming off of a 3-day fast, and one of the things that I have learned on my journey is that one of the best things you can do for your body after coming off of a relatively long fast is to feed the gut bacteria that's in your belly with food that they're going to love. And so that's why we're going to do the kimchi today. Now, kimchi is a Korean side dish. It's usually salted and fermented vegetables, and it'll contain things like, most of them are Napa cabbage. It might have carrots in it. It will generally have onion in it. Some of them will have other vegetables as well. So just read your label and pick one that sounds like it has vegetables in it that you'll like. This particular one also has sesame seeds in it. And this one is actually very spicy. So if you don't like really spicy, they do make a mild one. And then this one, Little Miss Kimchi, Little Kimchi, this is less spicy, but equally delicious. And it does have some spice because all kimchi has spices in it. So these will contain things like turmeric and ginger and garlic, all excellent for your body. So there's lots of reasons why you should learn to love fermented foods. Now, I make a meal out of this by pairing it with an avocado, which gives my body some healthy fats because the body is also craving some healthy fats after a long fast. So that's going to be my lunch today, is going to be this kimchi and this beautiful avocado. So we'll get to that in a minute. But the reason to eat fermented foods is that it's, number one, it's great for the digestive process, right? So it will be good to feed the bacteria in your belly and in your intestines, and it's just so good for you. It also helps boost your immune system because it's so loaded with vitamins and minerals, and it allows the fermentation process allows your body to actually it enables nutrient availability, I'll say. That's how I'm going to say it, in your body. So not just from the kimchi, but also what you're going to eat later. And then of course it is anti-inflammatory, which I am all about anti-inflammatory foods because most of our bodies are inflamed, particularly if you eat a lot of processed foods. I guarantee you have inflammation in your body because of some of the questionable ingredients in any kind of processed food. So let's talk about what happens in the fermentation process. There are natural bacteria that feeds on the sugar and the starch that are found in the vegetables that are being fermented, which creates lactic acid, which removes simple sugars from the food, which makes it really great for your body. And these are going to be low in calories, which I don't really count calories, but if you're counting calories, it's low in calories. So low in calories, low in carbohydrates, high in nutrition, and you're not gonna get a crazy spike of insulin, especially coming off of a 3-day fast. You don't want that. So I have picked this particular one today. This one is just as good. And so I'm just gonna take some out of this jar, and then we're gonna add some avocado to it. And I'm just going to scoop it out. Now, I like it. I eat kind of a lot of it. Some people don't like that, but I'm making a meal out of it. So, it's just so delicious. And then here's my avocado. Let me get a spoon. And I've already pre-cut it, so we're just gonna spoon it out of here and let it fall where it may in this bowl. And I'm going to eat a whole avocado. Yeah. Now I like to add a little bit of salt and pepper to my dish here. And so I'm going to put a little bit of Redmond salt. This is how that comes. And you can get it, this is fine, but you can also get it in, like little rocks. And if you have, a grinder that you like to use for your salt. And then I'm just gonna put a little pinch of pepper. And that's it. This is lunch. Let's have a taste. So I wanna try to get, obviously, an avocado. The avocado also tames the spiciness of the kimchi a little bit. That is so delicious. It is so nutritious. It is so good for your belly. Your belly will thank you. Bon appetit, everyone.